Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy hump day. Hope you're having a great Wednesday today. We're discussing a number of altcoin projects that are soaring in terms of price performance, starting with VeChain. They're up over 100% in the last week and doing very, very well. SafeX has some updates which we'll be discussing. Dogecoin somehow up, well, not somehow, for a couple of different reasons, up 100% in the last couple of days. We'll be discussing that. We'll be discussing Cardano's ADA, how they've taken the 9th spot and have flipped Litecoin, actually, believe it or not. ICX Icon has some updates, plus there's a new offer on crypto.com. We'll discuss all that and more, guys. Let's first take a look at the markets on CoinGecko.com. It's a pretty good day. We're up 2.2% overall to $277.9 billion total market cap. Bitcoin up only 0.3% in these last 24 hours, suggesting that really there's been a rally of sorts when it comes to altcoins. As you can see, XRP is up 8% in the last day or so. Cardano up 23% in the last day, up to over 10 cents, easily over 10 cents US. Other projects up 3, 4, 5%. Chainlink up 13%. Stellar up 10%. VeChain, which we'll get to in a second, right now up 31.9% in these last 24 hours. So things doing very well. And as you can imagine, Bitcoin dominance is continuing to slip a little bit, currently at 61.6%. All right, to kick things off, we have a series of VET updates here, beginning with Dimitrios Neokleos. Happy B-Day to the first vegan designer using blockchain, Sarah Rosenberg, empowered by VeChain Toolchain, VET. There's no reason that VeChain can't get into the world of tracking fashion and the fashion industry. Its technology, its idea is broadly applicable to all kinds of different sectors. Also here on Twitter, we have VeChain Ninja, who says we've officially passed a $1 billion market cap, this courtesy of Reddit. As you can see, VeChain has been on a very steady tear recently, and the performance has been really something quite remarkable. As you can see here, and as I mentioned, VeChain up over 30% in these last 24 hours, 31.9% gains in the last day. So we're now sitting at just over 2 cents US, that's $0.02 US. So the last 24 hours are nice, and that's fine, as you can see, but really looking at the wider picture here, the last 3 months, VeChain has just been on fire. Looking at the last 6 months, there's a little bit more volatility there, as you can see, but especially in the last 3 months, you're looking at what amounts to effectively a parabolic curve for a lot of different reasons. I think VeChain is coming into its own and people are recognizing it. I've been a long time VeChain bag holder, let's put it that way, so this is certainly gratifying to see. At VeChain Dev here, welcome. The third SDK in the family written in the C# to work with VeChain. Now you can integrate VeChain into games, Windows applications natively. The preview of our code is here on github.com/VeChain. Also some news here with regard to the project. VeChain developer presents code for apps on Windows. That's relating to that tweet that we just took a look at on cryptonewsflash.com. Also on the website, VeChain to attend conference with Microsoft, Amazon, and Alibaba. So quite a lot is happening for VeChain. I think deservedly so. It's getting the attention that is warranted, given all the good work that they're doing. Take a look at these articles in full, guys. We'll link to them in the description below. But very good news all around when it comes to VeChain's price performance. This is something that many of us have been waiting a long time to see. So it's a sight for sore eyes, let's put it that way. But kudos to the VeChain team for all the accomplishments. Let's talk Safe Haven a little bit. They have some updates to discuss. Sneak a look here on Twitter. Safe Haven IO's development arm has been accepted into the IBM Partner World program. Being accepted into the Partner World program will provide IBM training and guidance to SHA to provide disruptive blockchain solutions to shared network clients all over the Ethereum and VET hashtag VFAM. The world and Safe Haven, although not nearly as large as some of these other powerhouses such as the VeChains or the Ethereums of the world, they're still up 30.7% in these last 24 hours to just over 0.1 cents US. So it's been a very nice 24 hours to say the least. But again, looking at the 90-day trajectory, there's also been some pretty parabolic movement, which is mirrored by the 6-month charts here. As you can see, there's really been a lot of activity. And I think what we're seeing now is for a lot of these altcoins, now that the Bitcoin halving has come and gone, people, I think, are looking toward those projects that are a little bit more promising, let's put it that way. So for those that are, and for those that are legit, really, I think this is one of them where you're seeing the fruits of all the labor of the team. And you're seeing that borne out here in the price performance. Really just an unbelievable investment, a 20-fold increase over what you would have paid 3 months ago or about 6 months ago. More updates here. Safe Haven SHA at Safe Haven IO on Twitter. Most younger crypto holders don't have any kind of plan to pass down their digital assets when they die. We got you covered with Inherity.com, the first 100% decentralized digital inheritance platform. And they link to this article on Cointelegraph.com. According to a study, 89% worry what happens to their crypto after they die. Millennials and Zoomers are the least likely, however, crypto investors to have a plan for their digital assets should they die unexpectedly rather. And of course, this is really the bread and butter of Safe Haven. It's what they're all about. And they're answering, I think, something that is unfortunately an uncomfortable question, but that does offer a practical use case. Vintoshi here on Twitter. The closer we get to the launch of Inherity_com by Safe Haven IO, the more excited I am to secure my crypto for my future children and family. This is a game changer, and the crypto world needs what this product has to offer. And finally, with regard to this topic, Logino Dujardin on Twitter at LoginoD. Make sure you leave your digital legacy by guiding your family with a plan, referring to Inherity. And here's what it looks like if you want to take a look at the app. So far, as Logino puts it, the plan name is My Children's Legacy, and the plan contains the private key to his Bitcoin wallet. Use this key to obtain our digital funds. Something to check out, guys. I know it's not the most flowery of topics, but this absolutely, in my opinion, what Safe Haven is doing does offer a real-world use case that is practical and pragmatic. Switching gears now to Dogecoin, they have also been performing meteorically here on CryptoPotato.com. Even the team themselves is telling you to slow down, pump the brakes, not buy into the FOMO per se. So Dogecoin, after Doge rallied 100%, do not ride the FOMO. Dogecoin gained more than 100% of its dollar value in the last couple of days. And at times like these, it's important to be mindful and not give in to the FOMO. You can read more about this, which is a bit of a technical analysis. But as you can see here, Dogecoin up even more than the other projects we've been examining, up 42.6% in the last 24 hours at $0.00387 US. That equates to 0.3, almost 0.4 cents US. And the meteoric rise here has been that much more pronounced. It's unbelievable what we're seeing in terms of some of these projects that I think have had long-term potential but have now just awoken from their slumber. Look at this vertical parabolic spike. It's not even parabolic. It's just a vertical price ascension. Here's the 90-day chart, and again, the 180-day, the 6-month chart. Again, a little bit more volatile because at a certain point we were a little bit higher in terms of price, but certainly looking back on the last 3 months, an unbelievable set of gains for Dogecoin here. Let's take a look at them in terms of the last week. In terms of the last 7 days, we've really seen some very, even though it's been over 40% in the last 24 hours, the last 7 days has been pretty unbelievable for Dogecoin. They're up over 100% or so in the last week. Just unbelievable performance by Dogecoin. Check out this article. It's related, according to TikTok, what is the Dogecoin challenge? Internet meme could make you rich. So this is no doubt part of it. However, my advice, similar to the team, the Doge team's advice rather, is don't bandwagon onto any of these projects. If you weren't already there, it may already be too late in terms of these short-term gains that you are tempted to be chasing. And when it comes to TikTok, I am not on TikTok. I'm actually against TikTok. That's my position. You guys likely have been hearing about what's been going on in the US. There are discussions to ban TikTok. I think more and more it's looking like it is a Chinese espionage apparatus. So I don't think it's worth it personally. I think the whole thing is really a stealth spying mechanism. Just my opinion, however. But if you want to take a look at some of those memes that are happening on TikTok with relation to Dogecoin, check this out. Just don't sign up for the platform, at least in my opinion. That's my quick editorial there. And now on the heels of their big Shelly summit, Cardano has taken the 9th spot and has flipped Litecoin. It's actually hiked up even further than that. Darren N here on Twitter. This is big, ADA, Cardano. Cardano Coinbase custody enables ADA holders to store and stake. So we've been hearing about the rumors, but here, courtesy of cryptonewsflash.com, the Coinbase custody platform is now enabling ADA holders to store and stake. And I think, the writing is on the wall, so to speak. I think there are future integrations allocation plans that we can kind of take this and extrapolate into as far as our predictions as well. Charles Hoskinson here on Twitter. At Satoshi Light, it would be great to do something together. I love the idea of testing cross-chain communication between Litecoin and Cardano. We got a lot of ideas, and I'm sure you guys do too. Reaching out to Satoshi Light, of course, that is Charlie Lee of Litecoin fame. And as I alluded to earlier, Cardano has just been exploding up the ranks, surpassing not only Litecoin but Bitcoin SV, up 19.5% on the day to just under 13 cents, it looks like currently. But obviously a big part of this has been the not the hysteria, I was going to say the hysteria, but the enthusiasm, the exuberance surrounding what was the Cardano SHA Summit on July 2nd to 3rd. As you can see, they've really had a very positive week. These last 7 days have been great. But looking back at the 90-day trajectory, it's been an even better 90-day, 3-month stretch for Cardano. The last 6 months, again, a little bit more volatile, but the last 6 months have been good too. So I think you guys are starting to see the pattern here is that for good projects, it doesn't quite matter as much when you invest, as long as you're not chasing the all-time highs. If you have confidence in something and you invest over the long term, chances are, if you have steady, strong hands, chances are you're going to make a nice, handsome return on the investment. Again, if you've done your research, if you're confident in the project, and if you're able to hold on a few months, maybe a year or two, it's going to pay off eventually. And here on smartethereum.com, based on that tweet by Charles Hoskinson, Litecoin news today, Litecoin and Cardano could work together. This from the 8th of July. We have a lot of Cardano coverage. Here's our price analysis from just yesterday, actually, the 7th of July. How high will Cardano go? Cardano price prediction for 2020 ADA. This courtesy of Frank. You can take a look at that video. We'll link to it in the description below. Of course, we also have this piece. What is Cardano ADA? Best cryptocurrency of 2020. We asked the question, that from the 2nd of July, so a little bit earlier in the week. And of course, we have our interview, our exclusive Altcoin Buzz interview with Mr. Charles Hoskinson, courtesy of Leia. It's a 45-minute interview, very thoughtful, some excellent questions that were asked, some excellent answers that were provided, and a very thoughtful back and forth all around. If you have not already checked out this exclusive interview with Charles Hoskinson, it's on the channel Altcoin Buzz on YouTube. Check it out. We'll also link to it in the description below. And just a couple of updates before we sign off for today. We're now discussing icon updates with regards to Crypto.com. Min here at Min Ho Kim on Twitter. Blockchain Revolution Global 2020 Enterprise Blockchain Awards is live streaming now. Icon Loop 1 is one of the finalists, represented by Hi Henry Lee. You can watch via link below. Impressive production quality. BlockchainRevolutionGlobal.com. And here Marcus of Icon Hyperconnect. So a couple of days ago, Icon Loop, Icon's key technical partner, announced a bridge investment of an additional $5 million US. This Hello Icon World Icon news is a lot more significant than it sounds, and one of the biggest news in recent times. And here is why. You can read more based on his thread here. But here's the news with relation to Crypto.com. You can now earn up to 6% per annum on ICX deposits, with that interest paid out in Icon specifically. All you got to do is sign up, of course, for Crypto.com if you have not already. And speaking of Crypto.com, guys, by the way, you can find out more information here. We'll link to all of this in the description below. But if you still haven't signed up for an MCO Visa card, you can do so and get $50 on the house. It'll be loaded on for free. You just got to use our code, our exclusive Altcoin Buzz code. It is simply AB. Link is in the video description below. And you can also find it in our pinned comments. Again, an MCO Visa card is just waiting for you with $50 loaded onto it. Just check out the information and use our exclusive Altcoin Buzz code. You can find all the information below. Well, that about wraps it up for today, everybody. A great day in terms of altcoins, if I do say so myself. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys, if you choose to invest on this hump day. Have a great Wednesday, though, everybody. A great midweek. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.